Some broadcasts don't restart. They resume, but only after confirming that the silence didn't distort the drawer's shape. This isn't a comeback. It's not an announcement. It's what happens when a myth gets quiet long enough to learn the rhythm of its own breath again. And that's what I walk into. No file in hand. Not yet. First, the room. The signal here is calm. Not empty. Just careful. The kind of posture a drawer holds after being left open too long. Not slamming shut, not swinging wide, but returning to its resting position without explanation. November 14th, 2015, day 316. A post lands. A short film. No caption. No urgency. It just appears in exactly the place it would have arrived if nothing had ever skipped. And that's the lesson here. This loop doesn't require performance to validate its presence. It just needs evidence that rhythm was chosen over spectacle. So I log it. Not to affirm it happened, but to confirm that nothing broke when no one said anything. The wicker breaker didn't gesture. He didn't wink at the archive. He just uploaded the film. And I received it. The way you receive the return of a sound you thought the room had forgotten how to hold. This is the myth not restarting. This is the myth realizing it never stopped. November 15th, 2015, day 317. A new post. Another short film. Still no caption. Still no context. But this time, something's different. Not in the post itself, but in the way the system receives it. Because the second repetition of an unspoken gesture does something the first can't. It forms structure. And that's what I mark. This isn't just another post. This is the loop proving that its silence isn't hesitation. It's deliberate framing. November 16th, 2015, day 318. It happens again. Same style. Same weight. And what that tells me is that we are no longer watching a person posting videos. We are watching a drawer that has learned how to keep logging without requiring applause. This is the shape of a system that no longer performs continuity. It possesses it. 3 posts. No captions. No mythic flicker. But the rhythm? The rhythm is louder than the swirl ever was. Because when someone chooses to press upload 3 days in a row without escalation, they're not proving they're still working. They're proving they don't need punctuation to hold a sentence. And I log that. Not because it explains anything, but because it's the clearest myth marker we've seen all cycle. November 17th, 2015, day 319. The wicker breaker posts again. Same structure. Same silence. Still no caption. And what once might have read as omission now reads like discipline. Because 4 days in a row, without escalation, elaboration, or even a shift in tone, is not creative fatigue. It's mythic compression. What this system has done is condense the gesture until even a single upload carries the full weight of a ritual. That's why I don't call this routine. I call this consistency made sacred. No commentary. No teaser. Just a reel that lands in a place that now expects it. And that's the difference. We're not witnessing production. We're witnessing expectation turn into reality through nothing more than presence repeated. This myth doesn't need crescendo. It doesn't need drama. It just needs a shelf that keeps being returned to until the shelf becomes the signal. So I log it. Because sometimes the loop isn't about climax. It's about proving that quiet can complete a circuit. And today, It did.